I mean, it is relatively safe on the top side of the map, but it seems that GAM have gone for a little bit more reserved in the mid lane matchup, going for that scaling control mage in the form of the Victor.
I mean, every time you talk about spicy counter picks in top laners are just like, top lane. And meanwhile, GAM's bot lane, it's a level 3 and a level 3 against 2 level 1s here. GAM is in so much trouble. Beishwan chasing after him, grabs first blood as On walks it out. Now they're looking for the redive here. In goes Beishwan. Elk tanks it up. It's a 2-for-0 on the bot side. 3 minutes in. The time to just flash right out, and now that is time wasted there. Beishwan's going to be down on this bot side, will catch Levi, and Levi now has no flag. You can see he did spend that spell. GAM's bot lane again going to try to help out in the jungle, but here comes BLG, and mid lane Prio is also going the way of BLG. Now they're looking to try to chase after Beishwan. We'll see if they can find and engage. Elio in a lot of trouble, does have to flash out. Artemis trying to get some damage down on the Beishwan, but it's Levi now who is in trouble. Levi flag and drag over the wall. Will he be able to survive? He gets trapped up, and he gets hit by the headshot, and another one, 2 to the head. Knock Levi down.
Connects the E as well to get another headshot. Just beautifully done. And this is just systematic destruction.
I mean, what more can you ask? It's just perfectly played right there, just nailing it. Now Bin level 6 looking for the kill on a Kiaya. Kiaya incredibly low. Bin trying to work his way out of this cage. Kiaya going back forward. Should have mana for a Q, but Bin is about to have his Q. He's going to flash forward. The Q heal does come through. The ulti from Kiaya trying to finish him off. The Maiden, though, doesn't quite have the damage, and now Bin's cooldowns are coming back up. He's going to flash in, slice, dice, stun, and he knocks him down with the Ruthless Predator. That's what Bin is. The Shun roll than the Wei roll. You know, he has been kind of more that facilitative jungler playing for the lanes, and has been quite good at it. You know, helped the team to get here, and Artemis now in trouble. Gonna have to flash out as almost gets knocked down there by Knight. They try to move the MF mid lane, try to find somewhere where he could safely farm. Nothing doing.
Yeah, I feel like the Beishwan has fit into the mold that BLG needs, and this game is a great example of that. He's played towards the lanes very well.
If you're winning, whether you're losing, you're kind of running down the side lane. Like, that's kind of what the champion does, how it functions. Eris in the side lane now might get some bad news. Has been posturing very aggressively. Someone behind him? Yes, of course. Knight is there. The BLG soul laners looking to group up, and Eris knows he is dead, so he's just going to knock down the wave, accept his fate. Knight is on the board in game 3. At this point, they're going to have to be some bigger mistakes. They're going to have to, like, sub Vedius in on Nocturne or something like that, you know?
I mean, their chances would only go up if they did that. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, well, we'll see how their chances are going to be here as they're going to let the Bolt Time Rip trying to clear out the wave, and he is just gone. It's a magic trick. Now you see him, now you don't. Ilio going to get chased down as well. Is still barely alive. The last auto will finish him.
Yaya has the Maiden back out. Level down against Bin. A 1.1k gold difference between the two top laners.
Be able to keep his farm going well. Yes, he did get picked off in the side lane well, but honestly his 1v1 was going completely fine there against Knight. But Knight now is going to be out on the map, and Elio just finds out the bad news. That is not your jungle, my friend. BLG has laid their claim on it. Levi is moving down here, but I don't know if he can actually get there in time to really do anything. There's 3 members, and it's going to be Bin fighting on the top side. We can see the dive going off on the bot side. The first kill is already there. Kiaya trying to run. Levi came in, but he couldn't do anything. Now he's going to get trapped up. Kiaya will be able to survive. Loses the Maiden, though, in the process, and Eris is going to move down here. They're going to look to try to make a fight happen. It's a triple knockup for Levi. The Chaos Storm comes through. They do get 1 kill. In comes Elio. They're trying to get another, but they just don't have the damage to knock down Beishwan. He is healing up. He's getting shielded, and he's going to re-engage with the Sundered Sky. Trying to go for more here. He will have to try to kite it out, though. Eris looking here with the laser. Does connect. Gets the shutdown. GAM getting their first kills in this game. Very difficult. You know, when these kind of drain tanky bruisers get ahead, it is so hard to be able to actually knock them down. You know, you're losing on the bot side. You're trying to make a play happen there. And I think it was a pretty good play to look for. As Artemis, of course, will survive that ultimate, but does get pushed back, and this tower is not long for the world.
Still have confidence that they're going to be looking for plays where they can. The biggest issue that they have is their windows of opportunity.
The objective bounties have already spawned here 15 minutes in. That really does tell the tale. We'll see if they can find anything. But it's not looking like it, as the feats obviously have long since gone over there to BLG. They're going to be able to grab the Rift Herald as well, which could be problematic. Levi going in, as Elk is going to be able to 90 caliber net over the wall. There's the root coming through, and now Beishwan does arrive. That's an easy kill there onto Levi. Tried to look for an angle, but Elk doesn't really have to use much of anything.
The chain CC with this Karma Caitlyn is just brutal. The Jarvan barely getting an opportunity to move. Kiaya forced a retreat.
Yeah, Kiaya gonna run for it, drops the cage defensively, but will be knocked up and will be tethered. Nice little CC chain there as On is gonna take up the tower for Beishwan. Beishwan trying to knock him down. Kiaya flashes to the side, tries to get the heal from the shovel, but it's not enough. Does fall, gets one back at the very least, but they lost the tower at the same time. And now Elio trying to make something happen here with the Pop Blossom. Will he be able to get a kill? Does get the 600 gold shutdown, and now Bin popping the ulti, forces the flash out there from Elio.
Exposed. This will put them on soul point. And I mean, BLG, I think this is their 11th dragon in a row. Like, it's just been soul 3 times back to back, right?
That's tough.
And BLG with just nothing but a masterclass in terms of objective control.
Since cashed out, and they're going to look for one of these side lane tier 2s. A big prize to take, as Beishwan will just ride this one in for the crash, and that tower is going to be gone for sure. Now it's 8,000 gold in the lead, and he's just going to ride into the next tower as well. Will he go towards mid lane? Sees a lot of GAM members. He's just going to drive for the tier 2 there. Gets that incredibly low, does get knocked back towards the GAM side, and there's some slows coming through from Artemis, but it's just not even going to matter as Levi's going in for Elk. Nice flash out there from Elk, does get him to safety from the flag and drag. Kiaya in the area, has the maiden back once again, and Eris arrives with the teleport. You can see Bin in the bot lane has TP'd in as well as Beishwan trying to look for something here. Beishwan is just going aggressive. Elk knocks down Artemis. Bin is chasing after Eris with Knight. Eris is in a world of hurt, and he gets knocked down as Knight goes on a rampage. Kiaya trying to get back into the base, but he's got nowhere to go. He's rooted up, and he's knocked down as well. It's Elio and Levi against the world. BLG not afraid of this whatsoever. They're chasing into the base. It is 19 minutes, and nowhere is safe on the map for GAM.
BLG dominate GAM as they just take control over everything. GAM is left wanting as Levi has to witness the destruction of his base. They will leave the inhibitor up. It is still very early into the game.
I'm going to teleport down. They are going to look to try to make a stand at this objective. See if they can get some kills. See if they can get an objective bounty, but it is getting incredibly low. As Elio going to go in, finds a multi-man engage. Into the backline goes Levi. There's the ulti coming down. The bullet time does get the kill onto Elk. Artemis trying to get the damage rolling, but it's Knight now going forward, looking for Artemis. Gets the 2-volt hex and knocks him down. It's Bin, meanwhile, kills another one. We've seen this one before. Eris is going to run for the hills, as is Elio, but On is chasing him, trying to juke with the clone. It just doesn't even matter. BLG winning another fight.
Furia, which I'm expecting to be a very interesting matchup, especially with what Furia showed us today, and GAM showing us some great moments in this series against BLG. Right now, though,
oh my God.
Okay, there's stack number 25 for Knight. I mean, it was on the support, but my goodness.
Knight showing what you can do when you get ahead. He's going between the worlds, looking for Artemis. The barrier almost gets one shot through it, but Knight is in trouble, and Knight is going to lose some stacks here. Some pages getting torn out of the book. But I don't think Kiaya can get anything more. Knight feeling himself, wanted to just one-shot him under the tower in front of his team. Couldn't make it happen.
That was way too cocky for Knight. I mean, oh my goodness. And I think the downside for him is we're going to get a MasterCard priceless moment of the game. We're going to see the one-shot again, and we're also going to see his overextension. Actually make a mistake here. I mean,
they might only be 10K down if they make a mistake here.
That's quite right. I mean, the worst case scenario for BLG is 2 members die, GAM have 5 members, and then they can contest the Baron. But even in 3 versus 5, I feel like BLG could still win.
Yeah, so definitely scary. Oh, and look at Knight. He's sitting on that blast cone. If he finds an angle, we know he wants to go for it.
I mean, he's got to fill the pages of the book back up.
He's got stories to tell, that one's for sure, as Levi going to get knocked out of his flag and drag, already down nearly 3 levels, as there is going to be an engage here coming through. Kiaya trying to find some sort of an angle, but there's no angle to be had. He's just going to be going back to the fountain. Knight, though, does get CC'd up, gets hit by the Tangle Barb, but they can't finish him off just yet. Eris, though, does finally get the kill. Beishwan on the other side with Bin and Elk. They're in the base. They're killing everybody. Eris is going to have to try to flash out of there and run. He's the last surviving member trying to battle here against On, but On is too strong. Mantra Tether healing up, setting him up for Bin to knock him down. BLG marching on the Nexus. GAM made him work for it in the first couple games, but they made no doubt about it in this third one. BLG came out with a vengeance. 25 minutes in, 15K gold up. BLG will sweep the series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.